Good evening and a very warm welcome to the 9 p.m. news right here on Younib TV. My name is Rachael Akinyi and I'll be taking you through the major stories making headlines. But tonight we'll be taking a look at matters of elections as Ethecon has stressed that security in elections is important and has also called on security stakeholders to ensure that they work together to ensure a safe election come 2027. We will take a look at these and more, but first things first, let's take a look at the headlines.
We must actually get rid of, so that the society, we get back to a society where political aspirants with their opponents, political leaders with their competitors will hold same meetings, speak in same meetings, shake hands and go home in a peaceful environment. We have using a lot of resources.
Watoto wamefungua, pesa pia asijatumwa. Nauliza serikali yetu ya Kenya, National Government of Kenya, please, can we have the capitation released?
A little bit over 50 days. We have come to the coast region for close to 3 times to have various engagements with the stakeholders at the coast region. So that explains to you that we attach great significance.
Now, CS Murkomen has issued a stern warning to politicians in the Western region who are accused of sponsoring and accompanying tags to cause violence and fear at political rallies and funerals. Speaking in Kakamega, Murkomen said that the government has planned to send a special police force to deal with the groups, stressing that all those involved will be dealt with severely according to the law.
We must actually get rid of, so that the society, we get back to a society where political aspirants with their opponents, political leaders with their competitors will hold same meetings, speak in same meetings, shake hands and go home in a peaceful environment. We have using a lot of resources. Every time there is a public meeting, there is a political meeting, we are deploying between 50 and 100 police officers to funerals. This is not tenable. Yet in other parts of the country, funerals happen without even a single police officer, because this is a very solemn moment and family is trying to bury their loved one. There is no reason why it is being made to become a theater of violence. It's going to be painful to the boys and girls, but in most cases boys who are involving themselves in this trade, and it's also going to be painful with those financiers and the people who are trying to maintain them. Ofisi ya usalama haijui nani ni opposition, nani yako serikali. Kazi yetu ni kupambana na majangili, na wakora, na goons, na gangs. Na tutafanya hivyo haijalishi uko kwa upande wa serikali ama uko upande wa opposition. So kila mtu akuwe tayari kufuata sheria. Na ukifuata sheria, ongea na security team, seek the necessary notifications, utapewa security ufanye mikutano yako. Hakuna haja kuenda kutafuta majangili wakuja wakusimamia kwa mkutano. Wewe ukileta notification kwa national police officers who are here and the security team in the county and region, haijalishi uko upande kwani wa siasa.
Ethecon has stressed that security in elections is important, calling on security stakeholders to ensure that they work together to ensure citizens have a safe 2027 election, similar to the upcoming by-elections. Speaking at a meeting with security chiefs in Mombasa, Commissioner Anne Deritu, who is also in charge of electoral affairs, said that the commission is urging Kenyans to register to vote from September 29th at parliamentary constituencies and polling stations.
A little bit over 50 days. We have come to the coast region for close to 3 times to have various engagements with the stakeholders at the coast region. So that explains to you that we attach great significance to this region in terms of our journey towards the by-elections, but also the coming general elections 2027. Therefore, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to this important engagement with our security agencies. And on behalf of the Commission, I sincerely thank you for honoring our invitation. Your presence here affirms our shared commitment to safeguarding Kenya's democracy. Can I put this somewhere? Can you hear me from where communication people? How do I hold this? It's cumbersome to read. I hope that you can just switch off. Okay, it's a bit cumbersome, but I'll continue. The Commission places the highest value on dialogue and stakeholder collaboration. We recognize the indispensable role played by the security agencies present here across the entire electoral cycle, that is before, during, and after the elections. I will just hold it, it's okay. This forum, therefore, today provides us with opportunities to identify gaps, exchange ideas, and to strengthen our collective capacity to secure the forthcoming elections, both the mini-elections and the coming general elections. Therefore, it is my hope that the proposals and recommendations that emerge from today's discussions will be critical in enhancing electoral security arrangements program. I am sure those of you who have been in the field for quite some time and who have participated in previous elections are aware of our electoral security arrangement program. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, as a commission, our duty goes beyond administering elections. It extends to safeguarding fairness, credibility, and peace in the electoral processes. So over time, and through frameworks such as Elections Security Arrangement Program, we have built successful collaboration with security agencies and other partners. And together we have delivered peaceful and credible elections, I think dating way back to 2013. The 2022 post-election evaluation report, which I believe has been availed to you,
and the government has continued to be pressured to provide funds to support secondary and primary schools as the continued delay in these funds continues to cripple the functioning of various schools, a situation that may even affect students' results at the end of the year. Yesterday's Education CS, Migos Ogambo, attributed the delay to the ongoing verification of schools and learners.
Watoto wamefungua, pesa pia hasijatumwa. Nauliza serikali yetu ya Kenya, National Government of Kenya, please, can we have the capitation released? Sababu watoto wako shule, pesa hawana chakula.
Na kuna ile pesa inapaswa kuletwa muhula huu, 20%. Kwa hivyo naomba CS ahakikishe pesa imefika. Mambo yote yale yanaendeshwa na pesa, hata kununua exercise books, textbooks, revision materials, chemicals, laboratories, hatuwezi kuendelea.
Shule haitakuwa ina perform nzuri. And we don't want our kids to fail because of the government's laxity in releasing their money.
A group of women in Nairobi has slammed security agencies in Nairobi and the Nairobi County Administration following the lack of security in Nairobi. The women have said that if the situation continues, it will drive away investors. They slammed politicians for giving money to protesters during the protest on the pretext of maintaining security.
Security in Nairobi is just one thing. Watoto wanaua wengine, wanapiga wengine, wananyang'anya wamama, na wananyang'anya wamama in broad daylight, mchana peupe. Polisi ndio wamejaribu, lakini sasa polisi na sisi pia activists tumewaweka rada. Wakishika hawa wakipeleka ndani, tunaenda kuwatoa. Ile kitu nashangaa ni kwamba wewe mtoto ameua, mtoto amefanya dhambi, unaenda kumtetea na unasema polisi ndio mbaya. Polisi ni mama, polisi ni watoto wetu.
Street families zimejaa town. Hizo street families wajue vile wamejana, hao ndio wale watoto wamezaliwa hapo, wamekuwa wajasoma, wajenda pale pengine, pia ndio wanachangia katika nini, katika mambo ya wizi katika town. So pia ajue vile street families watakuwa sorted. Kama ni watoto wachanga wachukuliwa wapelekwe children's home, wa mama wajue vile watafanya. Street families wamejaa town na pia wanachangia kufanya town inakuwa chafu.
We will be taking a short break right here at Younib TV News at 9. Don't go far.
Ever the best. Hallelujah.
Welcome back. And now Muslims in Subkem have denied allegations that they have been embezzling funds they have been receiving from international donors. The allegations were made by imam leaders and preachers from the western region of Cape who claimed that there was embezzlement of funds, Hajj, and scholarship for students from poor families. Speaking to journalists in Kakamega, the Western Region Coordinator of Subkem, Abdi Swale, strongly denied these allegations.
The allegations raised by the said members of CIPK are malicious, provocative, and misleading to the Muslim community and Kenyans at large. We demand an apology from them for both of us to uphold our religious ethics, or else legal action shall be taken against them for deforming the Subkem organization.
Subkem does not deal directly with bursaries. We normally seek, in the past we were receiving bursaries from Islamic Development Bank, but that program stopped over 11 years ago. So we don't deal with it. So it's an allocation. Somebody believes Subkem is dealing with it. We do not have any voted or any funds that deals with bursary.
Tuliona iliyotokea kule Nairobi majuzi tu, wamama wakiwa naandamana wakisema wanataka pesa, wanataka nini, hawajui lolote. Ningesiwa mama pia wasijidunishe hivyo chini, wangekuja tu kwa ofisi iko wazi, wakitaka kujua wapate collect information kuliko kutumikiwa. Ilikuwa shame kwa mimi kama mama, kiongozi wa mama, niliaibika sana. Wangekuja hata kama mimi kiongozi wao, wanitafuta waniulize.
Hii mkutadhari yenye inaendelea ya kunumbana Mombasa, Nairobi, Rift Valley, sasa imefika Western. Tunaomba sana sisi kama viongozi wa Western, hatutaki mambo kama haya. Wakati mimi nimechelewa, nilikuwa nimeenda kupika report kwa ile maneno na nikaomba wachunguze. Sasa hasa hizi tumechukua hatua, hatutawaja kwa sababu hatuwezi kusema ya kwamba tuombe tu msamaha peke yake na uenda kitu kunaficha. Tumeenda saa hizi, tumeenda kwa ofisi ya DCI.
Tunawaomba maustadhi, tunawaomba maimam. Sisi ndo tumesoma katika Qur'an, wala takfu ma laysa laka bi.
County governments have been asked to collaborate closely in efforts to reduce maternal and newborn deaths. According to the latest statistics, Kenya loses over 5,000 mothers every year and 92 babies every day to preventable causes.
Mortalities as well as morbidities.
Every day, we lose 92 newborns. People who have not started life are lost. The reason all of you are here is because you didn't die as newborns. So it's as if a whole generation disappears. Every day, a whole generation gone.
To get champions and support for these champions on the ground, because not everybody is very interested. Everybody has their own interests. But if you can get people who can champion this process in your counties and actually support them through that process.
That from a 50 million population and about 1 million births every year, this country has less than 50 neonatal ICU beds. And out of all those, 2 are in a county setup. Ngapi? 2. The rest are level 6. Please think about that.
Question of ambulances. Why should a woman in Kajiado die? Because the ambulances there were all engaged, yet there's an idle ambulance in Machakos. And the difference between Machakos and Kajiado is a road. You get? Or you have blood. We are looking for blood group B positive and we can't find it in Kiambu. And our neighbors in Murang'a probably have 20 pints of that blood.
Colleague CCs, just invest just a little. I know that it's a very difficult discussion sometimes in the counties because you have this ceiling around equitable share. But somehow we must make the case about the numbers for health workers, just numbers, the adequacy. Because you cannot have one nurse taking care of 40 units. It's not possible.
Now to Matters County, tension has gripped Kitale town after the Trans Nzoia County Security Committee named 57 suspects wanted by the police for alleged involvement in armed robberies in Matisi and Tuan areas. The gangs have been roaming the streets with machetes and blunt weapons, looting properties and terrorizing residents for over 2 weeks now.
Sasa watu wa Matisi wamefika mahali wamesema hivi, bwana commissioner. Wamesema afadhali tuwe na amani kuliko hata maendeleo sasa. Kwa sababu maendeleo yenyewe unauza, wanakuja wanachukua. Umetengeneza, umefanya kila kitu, wamefika wanakuambia leta simu, weka password, weka pin.
Kwa sababu gani ninasema hivyo? Haya makundi yanayoangamiza wananchi ni makundi ya wanasiasa ambao wamekatalia pesa ya mwananchi ya kufanya maendeleo. Wamechukua vijana wachache ili hao vijana wakule kitu kidogo, waangaishe wananchi, maendeleo isikuje.
Wako karibu 57. Hiyo ni kama ile lori itajaa. Akina mama tujiulize, kuwa na wakora kiasi hiyo ni namba kubwa sana.
Mimi siwezi kubali OSPD ama OCS aniletee maiti ya askari akiwa amebeba bunduki. Hiyo ni jambo ambalo hata sheria inakataa. Kwa hivyo ikifikia wakati wewe kuja na panga yako, sisi tuko na silaha yetu.
Morgan hata akitoroka, saa hii tunajua hako swam na tunamuleta atarudi. Then kuna Mweu, tuko pamoja. Mweu.
Residents of Yimbo in Alego, Usonga constituencies have been outraged by the arson attack on 19 acres of sugarcane at Lake Agro Farm located in the Yala Swamp on the outskirts of Siaya County. The incident has left residents and farmers in shock, fearing that the act could drive out the investors from their farm.
Yenye tunahitaji sana ni kama ni shamba letu vile governor alituaga hapo awali, tunahitaji shamba letu tuendelee na kazi yetu. Mwekezaji pia endelee na kazi zake.
Sasa hii tunasikia kuna mpango ya Siaya County Government kuhost investment forum mwezi wa 10 ambayo inakuja tarehe 14 inaisha tarehe 17. Sasa kama investor mwenye kwa ground saa hii anapigwa vita na watu kutoka nje, ni investor gani atapendelea kukuja kuinvest Siaya County?
Hatutaki kupigana. Better half a loaf than no bread. So we have a half a loaf now.
What about hii hafalop ikienda tutabaki na nini?
Watu wanatumia jina ya Siaya, wanatumia jina ya nini, lakini wachungulie ni watu gani.
Ningependa sana Mheshimiwa Rais, vile ulivyokuja, najua umejua kila kitu katika Yala Swamp. Tafadhali na sisi wakulima ambapo tunalima pale pia tupate sehemu yetu ambayo tunasema ni sehemu ya wakulima ambapo ni sehemu yetu.
And that brings us to the end of tonight's bulletin. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us and staying informed through Younib TV. My name is Rachael, and on behalf of the entire news team, I want to wish you a lovely night.